I got this motor today. This is a ball door industrial motor. It's a 2 horsepower, 200 volt, but it does work on Waffle 120, at least however they had it set up. 6 amp, 1740 RPM. This is a 3-phase motor. This came out of an old treadmill that was in a gym at work. At least the higher end treadmills, they use these 3-phase motors. And the reason for that is because in a 3-phase motor, you can have they call it a variable frequency drive, or VFD. Usually you'll see those in a lot of commercial setups, like conveyors, things like that. But they also use it on a treadmill for obvious reasons, so you can control the speed. And it's probably easier to do a 3-phase setup with a VFD than to have some normal AC motor, or just a transmission, or a DC motor, or something like that. So if you're ever looking for a motor that's 3-phase, try and look there for an old treadmill that's junk. This is actually the second one of these I got. The other one I got is identical to this, other than it doesn't have this plastic base on it. And I don't know why they did, but they used this, looks like normal extension cord wire, white, black, green. Usually green is ground, white's hot, neutral, black's hot. But they just used it for 3-phase for this motor. And I don't know where the ground was. Maybe on the here, but this is on plastic, so I'm not sure how they were grounding it, if at all. And then this has a big flywheel on it. And then they had a little serpentine belt here that went off to the tread. And as you can see, it was kind of dirty. There's a big gob of hair or something in there. But the last one I got worked still. The motherboard just fried. And I think that's the same case with this one. So hopefully this motor is still good. And if you're ever looking for a 3-phase motor for some reason, try and look for a treadmill, or at least an old commercial one. I was actually kind of hoping for like a 1-horse motor, because they have a VFD for that. I don't have a big enough VFD for these 2-horse motors, but I might go find one pretty cheap somewhere down the road. Not quite sure what I'll make with this, but could be cool to make like a little cart or something, use it for a drive motor. But I'd have to figure out batteries or something for it. Anyway, that's a look at a 3-phase motor and where you might be able to find them if you're interested.